There he is.
Now,
He's got navy blue sleeves.
speaking of possible two-way players, I'm showing you Bryce Eldridge.
I did not look like this.
He
in high
is
school.
6'7". He's a pitcher. He's a first baseman. He's a designated hitter. He's a senior this year in high school. He is scheduled, or he has committed, to play baseball at the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. But whether or not he gets there, I'm sure that there's a lot of things to discuss there. But he was most recently the MVP for Team USA in the Under-18 World Cup. They won gold. He had 3 homers, more than anyone else in the competition. And Bryce Eldridge joins us now. Bryce, we're so pleased that you're joining us here.
He's even huge in the screen.
Yeah, he is a very, very big young man. And Bryce, I want to give a special thanks to your mom, who is letting you miss an hour of school so that you conduct this interview. So thank you to Mom.
Oh, yeah. Can't do it without her.
That's right.
What are you missing? What class are you missing right now?
I got English right now, actually.
Yes.
All right,
English scam, Bryce.
You sound like you speak very good English, so I think you're
Bryce, don't worry about it,
I think I'll
Bryce.
be good.
yeah.
You know,
And
right
you
here
get
we have, Roflo thinks he's an English professor.
He went to UPenn. We got you covered. Bryce.
Very good.
You know, we're talking about Judge and how he's so big, and Dero said when he grew into his body, it all came together. When did it come together for you?
You know, I was always kind of taller, but more on the skinny side. So, you know, when I kind of got to about middle school, I'd say, I got a little bit bigger. Yeah, so I started gaining weight when I was probably in 9th grade, 10th grade. So I started filling out. You know, I was always tall, but the weight, you know, caught up.
Hey, Bryce, did you ever feel bad, you know, for the other kids? Because you were so much bigger and gifted than everybody else.
Right.
Like coming through Little League, and you're looking at them and you're like, sorry about it, you know, but I'm going to dominate you.
Yeah, you know, in Little League, I was always bigger than everyone. So I've kind of been used to it. But, you know, I'm just I'm blessed to be the size I am. You know, I've been using it to my advantage for a while now.
You should.
I mentioned that you're a pitcher, first baseman, DH, the whole thing. What are your thoughts on continuing to be a two-way player in the mold of, say, someone like Shohei Ohtani?
Yeah, I mean, Shohei has completely changed the game. You know, you got guys out here who, you know, their dreams of being a two-way are, you know, now possible when, you know, say 5 years ago they weren't. You know, I'm really excited that he's changed the game for, you know, not just the people who are in the pros already, but for high school guys and younger guys. You know, now they have something to look forward to, and they have, you know, they have a dream that they can go out and accomplish, and he showed that it's possible.
Bryce, my father always used to say to me, because I pitched a little bit in high school, and he always used to say to me, if you don't truly love being on the mound, competing like that one-on-one battle, then you should get off it, right? So I didn't truly love it. So I love to hit. I was trying to take guys like you deep, and that got me going. So my thing is like, I know you do two things, but where's your passion? Do you feel better shooting somebody or blowing a heater by somebody?
You know, that's something that I get asked a lot.
Yeah.
I have been doing both since I was little, obviously. I have a love for both. So I couldn't really tell you. I couldn't tell you I have a passion for one, and being fully honest. But you know, I like telling people whatever I'm best at that day is what I like more. So
Nice.
you know, definitely both of them have their perks. But I love doing both.
It's been a bit of a small sample size for Shohei Ohtani, right? A couple of years where he's done both at a high level. Do you feel like it's sustainable year after year over 162?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's been doing it for at least the past 2 years. You know, I know he had a couple injuries before, but he's going to keep doing it, and then you're going to see guys come in who are doing the two-way thing as well, and they're going to keep doing it. So I think it's definitely sustainable if you have the work ethic to you know, get both done. You know, it's a long day doing both. You know, hitting, pitching, you know, fielding stuff. So if you're willing to get that work done, then I think you'll see a lot of success in the bigs in the future.
What did it mean to you to have USA across your chest?
it was, you know, kind of a surreal feeling going out there the first game, standing on that line for the national anthem. You know, it was just goosebumps every time you stepped out there. You know, hearing the USA chants from the fans is something I'll never forget. You know, I'd say it was probably, you know, my best baseball experience I've had. You know, all those guys on that team, we were family, you know, and we really brought it together, and we got a gold medal, and, you know, that's something none of us will ever forget.
I love his swing.
Bryce, you know,
short.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you look amazing at the plate and on the mound. Like, yeah, good luck with that. I just wondered, when did it click for you? Where you're like, you were thinking to yourself, oh, wait a second, I want to be a two-way star in the big leagues, and you're dreaming about that, because it's been a short sample size, just like you said. So before, no one ever thought that you could possibly do it, you know, together in the big leagues. Have you always thought, I am going to be that guy that pitches and hits in the major leagues?
You know, it's something that's always been a goal of mine, is just, you know, I always remember when I was younger, I was like, how come people don't do both? Like, you know, I was doing it in Little League, like, hey, like, I can do this. And, you know, obviously it's a completely different game once you get up there. But, yeah, I mean, it's something I've thought about my whole life. You know, I've been doing both for so long, and I've been having fun doing both for so long, and I don't even want to think about, you know, like dropping one or the other. So it's definitely something that is a goal of mine and has been a goal of mine.
Bryce, on September 16th, I believe we have the tweet here, you hit a home run that went farther than every home run hit in the bigs that day.
How cool.
449 feet.
I like the swing, Bryce. I got to be honest.
What did you think when you saw that tweet?
That was really cool. I knew I hit it far. I didn't know I hit it, you know, above all the big leaguers that day far. Seeing that tweet, you know, honestly, like, people were texting me like, wow, this is insane. And it kind of didn't, like, hit me how crazy that was until a couple days later. I was like, whoa, you know, longer than every MLB home run that day is that's pretty cool.
Why do you like the swing so much, Dero?
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's legit.
You just see it, body awareness. What'd you have for breakfast today, Bryce?
Oh, breakfast, you know, I got to have some sausage, eggs, maybe some waffles with peanut butter.
There you go. Man. Stick to the ribs.
Yeah, sometimes some yogurt. The ribs.
Oh, that's nice.
Peanut butter and syrup, or just peanut butter?
Nah, just peanut butter. I'm not a big syrup fan.
Why Alabama? And have you thought about asking Nick Saban if you could sling it?
Alabama's always been a dream school of mine. You know, we got pictures of me when I was probably like 7 or 8 years old with, you know, Alabama gear on. Me and my brother have always been big fans. You know, I remember when we were huge fans of AJ McCarron when he was there.
Yeah.
You know, shoot, I must have been about 9 years old then. So, yeah, it's definitely a school I've.
Oh,
yeah, it's definitely a school I've kept my eyes on for a while.
I have a daughter older than him.
I know.
You were 9 years old when AJ at Alabama?
He had a heck of a reason, man.
I remember Brent Musburger.
That's right. Hey, Bryce, where's home for you? Where's home?
I'm in Vienna, Virginia right now, about 15, 20 minutes outside D.C.
Bryce, I'm from McLean.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Do you go to Anita's, the best Mexican restaurant?
I don't know if I'm a big fan of Anita's, but I've definitely been there.
Wow.
Right.
Way to go, Lauren.
You have a sophisticated palate, I get it.
So good. Bryce, we want to thank you for joining us, and also thank you for ruining the potential advertising account we have.
Anita's was paying us big bucks.
Yeah, Anita's,
now they're not.
they were going to advertise on the show, but they're out. They're out now.
Bryce, do you go to Tyson's Corner?
Obviously, Tyson's Mall.
There we go.
This is great.
Good stuff. Hey,
that's
thanks.
awesome. I didn't know that.
Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the school day. Get back to class, young man. And best of luck.
You're already committed.
I'm not sure.
It's over.
It's 10:40 already. I think you can get the rest of the day off, Bryce.
Yeah,
I like the swing.
Well, thank you guys for
So we
having
go
me.
from one 6'7" slugger to another. Bryce Eldridge joining us here on MLB Central. But when we come back.